Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm the Game Master Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.
We're playing VAESEN, a wonderful, beautifully illustrated game from Free League. Nordic horror role-playing. You play monster hunters in the mythical 19th century.
Folk tales and fucked up eldritch entities.
Todd, who are you playing?
Tron Posse Esquire. I don't know what that last word means, but I like the sound of it.
I just hear it a lot when people introduce themselves.
Yeah, as you can tell, we're hewing very closely to Scandinavian mythical archetypes.
I'm a vagabond. One thing we didn't cover in the last episode is I have a dark secret.
Oh, okay.
I have a terminal illness. I'm gonna die.
Yes. That is what that means.
You've heard of the black lung? I got the gold lung.
Oh?
Well, because I'm prospecting for gold, you see, and some of the gold dust got in my lungs. It looks like Goldschlager in there.
Oh, God.
But I manage.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Todd. Austin.
Hey, you may know me as Dr. Carl, a dying spirit playing at the sawbones. Spectre of science, a last refuge against the scantling of the soul.
It's the accuracy of these Swedish accents that I'm a fan of.
Yeah. It sounds like we're native.
Anyway, I'm a doctor obsessed with exploring and describing the world.
All right.
And took describing very literally. I saw my destiny in the eyes of a dying mermaid.
Sure.
It's on my resume.
Tales old as time. Wait, were you killing the mermaid? Or... what's the sequence of events there?
My memento is a golden box.
That you stole from the mermaid?
No.
Oh.
But there is something in it.
The mermaid was actually killed by my character, but he only killed the bottom half.
That's just a fish crime.
Yeah.
That's not a person crime.
Yeah.
It's like if you kill the bottom of a centaur, it's just animal violence.
Right.
But if you kill the bottom of a mantar, that is killing a person.
Is there, Kyle, you know about these things.
Yeah.
Is there a mythical creature that has the top of a human and the bottom of an ostrich?
It's an Australian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just a loose term.
Okay.
Yeah. Corey, tell us about your character.
Can do. I'm Rolf Fred Knutson.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
An occultist.
Alrighty.
An experimenter of all living things.
That's one. Experimenter is one term for it.
Well, he's trying to figure things out. He's motivated by learning about the VAESEN.
Sure.
Because a night raven bit him and gave him a fever.
Uh-huh.
By the way, not for nothing, but I think you just pronounced it perfectly.
Thank you.
All right. The three of you are, of course, ghost hunting in the abandoned Castle Gyllencreutz that used to be the headquarters of the society, a group now fallen into irrelevance. You were recruited to rebuild it, and of course the first stage of that is cleansing its ancient home. You are specifically in the aviary, which is now derelict. Many of the windows are broken out. The greenery is overgrown. There are no more birds here other than the wild ones that nest in the rafters. Carl is running. Tron has passed out. And Rolf stands face to face with a horrific entity. Bluish, not entirely translucent. It has horrific burned features.
Yeah, like his front half is completely burned.
Yeah, burned away. The rest of his kind of blue glowing clothes are there, but the front of his face and chest have been burned away, and there's just skull and bone and stinking meat. And he has accused you of being mean to birds.
I mean, that happened a lot when they were testing the early designs of the tanning bed.
Yeah. So, Corey, Rolf is the only person that can do anything because your comrades have either fled or ran.
Right.
The temperature here is increasingly cold, and it had been a rather warm day when you entered Castle Gyllencreutz. It is now night, of course, dark, and this specter is approaching you slowly, ghostly birds flocking around it.
So it's a ghost. It's not like he's going to hit me or something, as far as we know.
He's definitely a ghost, yeah.
I'm sure he's harmless, Corey.
Well, our job is to try to get him to leave, right?
Well, you want to cleanse Castle Gyllencreutz so you can use it. However you manage to deal with the ghosts infecting it is entirely up to you. But yeah, leave would be great. Put him to rest, whatever.
I think maybe proton packs is the answer.
Does your character even know anything about ghosts?
Well, yeah, obviously he gets spoken to by all the animals he's killed.
Oh, yeah. So you are well aware of ghosts.
Yes. This reminds me of the Kodiak that I accidentally made eat fire.
So speaking of the situation that we're in, how long does a round last in the context of this encounter? So Dr. Carl has been scampering away.
I don't think there is any specific time limit on a quote-unquote round. It is essentially in a round, however long a period of time it lasts, you could do one fast action and one slow action.
Okay.
You don't have to do a fast action. Your slow action is typically like an attack or something. Where the fast action is obviously more fast, but a fast action also counts for your reactions, so you may not want to spend those. How many rounds were you going to be running away, Austin?
Just one.
Oh, okay. So essentially after Corey does something and after the ghost does something, you would be back.
I reappear.
Well, you'd be able to stop running.
Okay.
I mean, you're going to be moving out of the zone. VAESEN uses zones rather than any sort of hard linear numbers in terms of distances. So right now the zone would be the immediate vicinity of the aviary where Rolf and Herc the ghost are, which would be kind of this extended portion that goes out over the gardens, the rest of the aviary, and then the rest of the house. So essentially you would have just moved one zone to the outer part or the other parts of the aviary. If you'd continued running, you would go into the rest of the house and be 2 zones away.
Gotcha. So I can still see them from where I'm at.
Yes. Well, when you stop, which will be after Corey and the ghost do something.
When I stop and turn around.
Yeah.
One time I had a gazelle that I chained to a treadmill, and I made him run until he stopped.
Okay. All right.
He died.
All right. Wow.
Meanwhile, I think we should note that Tron is as passed out and terrified, and he has to sit out 4 rounds.
You're passed out for... So Todd's gone the rest of this.
Yeah, look for Tron in episode 3.
Corey, it's your turn.
Yeah, we've established that. We just started talking about everything else.
What would you like to do? You could try to determine what you know about ghosts. Obviously, you have some familiarity with them, so I would say it would not be a hard roll.
Go on, get. Does that work?
Is that your action?
No. He is going to continue to try to speak with the ghost.
Okay. Which you can do without having to spend an action so long as it is not super long and drawn out. Like if just asking a question of the ghost or something or
Right.
telling them to do something would not be considered an action.
Okay. Why do you remain in this place, Herc?
Okay. So if you're going to try to persuade the ghost to tell you something, I'm going to say that's definitely an action.
Okay.
I mean, my thought would be empathy and then some skill related to inspiration or manipulation. Probably manipulation. I think this sounds like manipulation empathy to me.
Okay. I have a 3 in empathy. I have a 1 in manipulation.
Okay.
So 4 die. Ooh, no 6s there. But I got 2 3s. Can I smush them?
You absolutely cannot.
Oh.
Now, remember, you could push yourself here if you wanted and re-roll, but you would automatically take a condition with no guarantee that your roll would be better.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Cool. And do you have any conditions right now?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
2 6s.
Wow, okay.
And I still take a condition?
Yes, you take the condition no matter what.
Okay. Since it's under empathy, does that mean take a mental condition?
100% correct.
Okay.
Which one are you taking?
Rolf Fred is angry.
So since you have a mental condition, any other mental actions will be at -1.
Okay.
The ghost advancing, I am not at peace. My bones have not been buried, and I am angry.
Me too. It's a sudden thing that just happened.
It's his turn. He is going to do things to you.
Oh,
Yeah. So this is going to be his magic versus probably your physique, because he's going to make the room get colder to try to harm you in that way.
okay.
So think physique and force.
Okay, that's not good for Rolf Fred.
Oh, no?
Got a 2 in physique. I have no force.
That is unfortunate. This ghost has a 10 in magic. VAESEN are pretty powerful, you guys. I don't know if you knew that.
I don't see magic on here. Is that something?
Oh, does it say my character is a VAESEN on your sheet?
It says I know about him.
Yeah. Well, the VAESEN in VAESEN have totally different stats
Oh,
from
I see.
characters.
So he's got 10 fucking dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
totally different stats.
Totally, yeah. His stats are, well, some of them are similar. Like, you guys have manipulation, but you don't have fear or magic.
Right. Okay.
And there's 3 ghosts in this castle.
Oh.
I rolled no 6s.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not either with my 2 die.
Oh, okay. I think if you roll an equal number, I think you're good. Yeah. If the creature and the player get an equal number of successes, nothing happens, except that the player character may sense that someone is trying to influence or attack her through supernatural means. Well, as the frost crawls across the tiles of the aviary, your breath comes out chilled in front of you, and the ghost slowly circles you, the window panes crackling with cold. You realize he's trying to make this area colder. You get a little chilly, but you're okay.
You can't chill me, Herc. I was once a dictator of a penguin colony.
Penguins are not real birds.
They're flightless birds.
I don't recognize such a category.
It's true that might not have been invented yet.
So, it is the end of the first round. Carl stops running.
Just unnervingly. Like, just wide shot on this man running like a madman and then stopping.
Yeah. You get your wits back about you. You turn and see this ghost circling Rolf menacingly, horrifically, though it hasn't struck out at him in any such overt fashion. Todd, you're still unconscious.
Yeah, Tron's just laying there. Bottom steak!
All right. So, Austin, we'll let you go first here at the top of the round since you haven't done anything other than flee.
Dr. Carl takes a peek inside his golden box to steal himself, but then he closes the lid again.
Okay.
And he begins slowly walking back toward the confrontation.
Okay, I believe that's a fast action to move.
Marcellus Wallace is going to get that back from you one day, you know?
Yeah, it is a fast action to move.
Aye, I took flight like a spooked gull there for a second. No glory in it. But I've stitched me nerve back together like I've stitched together many of the sailors across me slab and dragged myself ashore again.
A doctor.
Right. 19th century doctor. They were all like that.
Yeah.
Sweet merciful tides, that ain't no specter. That's a soul what's been overcooked and sent back for complaints.
Okay.
Like a burned steak.
I get it. Yeah. Thank you for clarifying.
So, in kind of surveying the area, can I see like this area of cold spreading around them?
100%.
Doctor, he's looking for his skeleton, much like that hair that I took his bones out of him. He did not live.
Hearing this, Dr. Carl actually holds his golden box in his hand, and he begins to walk deliberately toward the ghost. And he begins to hold out the golden box.
The fleshless, scorched skull turns in Carl's direction.
I once glimpsed me destiny in a mermaid's dying stare. Tragic thing, like a prophecy delivered by seafood.
What the fuck?
So I kept the eyes, in a golden box, like a respectable madman. And I consult them when I'm rearranging a man's insides in a surgical room.
The ghost takes a step back.
Go on then. Have a peek if you fancy seeing your future through pickled formaldehyde judgment.
So what?
He's going to show the ghost the mermaid's eyes.
Uh-huh.
And see if the ghost can glimpse its fate, meaning where its remains are.
Austin, why do you do this to me? Okay, I guess that's logic. Sort of. I guess logic and vigilance, or...
Maybe some form of empathy?
Oh, this is not empathetic.
Okay. Vigilance is fine.
Well, yeah, to me, that you're trying to use this as some sort of, investigative method. So, investigation.
Okay.
So, logic and investigation.
All right. That's a total of 7. Now, I have 3 mental conditions. At least.
Sure. Yeah. I agree. I don't know why we're limiting it, but...
So, I'm just rolling 4 dice.
Okay.
There's 1 6.
So you walk forward, you open this golden case. It's far enough away that Rolf can't really tell what's in it. There's something shining out of it, and the ghost recoils.
He put them in a bag. Hoodlum.
And there's this feeling like overpressure, and then a bubble popping, and the ghost is gone, dissipating. You can still feel its presence and this groan that moves away from the aviary, but for the moment, he is no longer in this room.
Quick, to the bag room.
So, Todd, that is the end of the combat, effectively. We're out of round by round, so Tron can wake up.
Well, what did I miss?
Burnt ghost.
Oh, yeah, seen many of them.
Also, I shared my secret with Knudsen.
It's a little disturbing.
I knew he was hiding something from the rest of us. God. What? Hello?
What are the three of you doing? The aviary is quiet. You can hear the sounds of the town of Uppsala beyond the castle's grounds.
Are they having a rave or something?
Yeah. Well, just people going about the nightlife, restaurants, sounds of raucous lovemaking. It's Sweden.
Right.
You know.
Is that ABBA?
Yeah.
Sweet humping.
The bat catchers, you know. But the castle itself is quiet. You hear nothing on the grounds other than the windows, the glass popping a bit as it warms back up.
Success!
Well, fellas, apparently we got to find the bones for that ghost and give him a proper burial, which I'm good at digging holes. You know what else I got? I got a best friend dog. He can find bones.
Bone sniffies.
So where's the dog been this entire time, Todd?
He just been sniffing around looking for a place to poo
For hours. Yeah. Tracks. And he's drunk. So.
and looking for Malort.
You hear this breaking glass. The dog just goes through some cabinet somewhere.
He had to slum it earlier and drink wine. Not happy.
Best friend dog. Come here, boy.
Eventually, a dog comes in. What does the dog look like, Todd?
Do y'all remember Benji?
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like that.
Oh, I see.
I'm glad we covered that.
Yep.
It was Benji after he became famous and got addicted to smack.
Yeah.
His hair's a little splotchy.
Yeah. I remember Benji hanging out with the young Drew Barrymore back in, it was sad.
So
Tatum O'Neal was there.
There's photos of Benji at that Saturday Night Live party.
Studio 54 and I like that. A young Benji corrupted by Hollywood.
I like to think of it as downward spiral Benji.
After that, look, he made a movie with Chevy Chase.
Oh, yeah.
There's gonna be cocaine,
Yeah.
especially in that era.
Yep.
His final owner was Tom Sizemore.
Or it's more appropriate to say Tom Sizemore's last dog was Benji.
Yeah.
And survived him.
He got arrested for beating the shit out of Eddie on Frasier.
For being too fancy, of course.
So Benji, that's not Benji, my best friend dog.
Bestie.
Best friend dog comes in, reeking of liquor.
He found the cabinet.
Yeah.
He actually found one of those tiny barrels the St. Bernards carry.
Oh, God. That's handy.
Yeah.
He's dragging it by one of the
Well, look at that.
straps.
It's a full-size barrel.
Yeah.
Hey, best friend dog, I got a job for you.
Okay, best friend man.
Find bones.
Nope. You can try to convince best friend dog to find some bones.
All right. Well, luckily, I have a 4 in empathy and a 3 in manipulation.
Okay, do you have any mental conditions?
I do have 2 mental conditions.
There you go.
So that's going to be 5 dice.
Okay.
There's a 6.
Best friend dog reluctantly puts the barrel in a quarter and goes and starts sniffing around for bones. Are you guys going to do anything else or just hope a dog figures it out?
Oh, we've done that before.
I mean, historically, dogs have been pretty adept on this show.
So we know exactly what we need to do for one VAESEN. Kyle, is it safe to say we know there are other ghosts in the house? You said there are 3, but we as players know that.
Your characters don't know how many ghosts there are, but you know there are more than one ghost.
Okay, all right. So we know to kind of still relatively be careful.
Yeah,
I mean, I say we split up.
I agree.
No. Well, let me ask you this real quick, Kyle.
Yes.
Is there a way to remove our conditions?
Yes, Corey, there are ways you can recover conditions.
Good, because that would be really stupid if there weren't.
Yeah. It is not just a slow spiral to death.
Okay.
You're not a dog. So nobody has any critical injuries, I don't think.
No, not yet.
But you would use medicine or inspiration for those, depending on if it was mental or physical. Does anybody actually have any physical conditions at all?
I do not.
So we're all mental conditions right now, right?
Yep.
So there is a way to basically heal up to 3 conditions each, but that takes a full day. If you want to just spend a scene of rest where you kind of have a scene together with other PCs and you could potentially recover up to 2 conditions once per day, that would require those of you with it to roll inspiration for others. And you cannot heal your own.
Okay.
You're just talking, helping each other out with your inspiration.
I see.
Okay, well, we shouldn't wait an entire day, probably.
Not necessarily, but there's no reason to say that you would have to solve the mystery in one evening.
Sure.
But to answer what I think you're saying, this process doesn't take a full day. We can only use it once per day.
Well, the scene can only be used once per day. If you're trying to get rid of as many conditions as possible, that is a literal full day.
Yeah, but we can just use the inspiration scene to try and get rid of up to 2, right?
Yep, you can use rest. It's rest. You guys just, well, where do you go to recover from this ordeal?
Well, we got the dog looking for the bones.
Remember, when you did come in to the castle, the first meeting you had was one of the only rooms that had been furnished and made ready for visitors, where you met Lena Elphiclint.
Let's go back to the wine room.
Yeah, there was wine. So the 3 of you go back there. Compared to the aviary, it is much warmer. There's still a bit of a fire smoldering in the fireplace. Wine on the table.
So there's basically 3 crazy old men drinking wine in a sitting room of a haunted castle.
Yeah.
Rolf's not old.
Oh, he's not?
No.
He just has every countenance of an old man.
Well, he's got a lot of countenance of animals. He's probably killed an old man, too.
Yeah, the candles and lamps are burning low. And what do the 3 of you, I regret this, talk about during this rest phase to inspire each other to betterment?
Well, I'm going to sing hymns of the prospectors. I got my book. This one's called Nearer My Hole to Thee.
Did you say?
Kyle, I'm going to stop you right there.
Let's not repeat things. Is Tron one of those guys that, like, points his butthole towards the sun?
I was talking about digging a hole.
Oh.
Pervert.
So we got to roll inspiration to try to...
Yeah.
Do any of us have inspiration? I do not.
I do.
Obviously.
I also do.
Okay, cool. You guys have more conditions than I do, so since I can't do anything, why don't you guys just heal each other? Plus, you're better friends.
And actually, I told you incorrectly. You don't even have to roll inspiration for the rest scene. You can just recover 2 conditions.
Oh, okay.
It can be either physical or mental. Now, of course, you can only do this essentially once per adventure, but...
Gotcha.
That works.
Okay, I'll go ahead and remove angry. He's thinking good thoughts about the time he ran over a mongoose on his bike.
That's so specific.
Always just perks me right up.
From his ghostly perspective, there's a mongoose looking up at him with this tire mark over its head.
Not now, Mortimer.
I want you to die.
I know.
There's nothing like that last thud.
So how many can we remove, Kyle?
You can remove 2.
Okay, well, I have 2, so I'm going to get rid of those.
All right.
I'm getting rid of frightened and hopeless. Now I'm just angry.
All right. You are all recovered from rest. You spend an hour or so drinking wine, listening to Tron, and regaining your courage. The night grows later. The castle is quiet. Once or twice, you are interrupted from sounds like someone trying to get out a door, or banging on it, or rattling it, but it comes from some distance.
It's a normal ghost shit.
Yeah. And then at some point you hear best friend dog howling and barking, communicating to his master, meaning, I have found no bones in the upper floors. My search continues apace. Oh, my lord. What do the 3 of you want to do?
Well, I guess we can explore another section of the estate.
Sure. Seeking out one of the other ghosts. Is that the...
Sure.
All right.
Well, and we can also, like, kind of be snooping around for bone bags as well.
So there's kind of 3 main areas, as I envision it. There's, like, the main hub of the castle, which would be, like, the first or second floor. Then there's the upper parts where there's the aviary and attics and bedrooms. And then there is the dungeons, which this is a 19th century castle, so nobody was ever imprisoned there, but storage rooms, cellars, probably a well.
I hate to say it, but a dungeon seems like the place where we'd find a bag of bones.
The three of you have already been to the upper levels where the aviary was. So it's just the main core of the castle and the dungeon that you have not been in at all.
Okay, let's go dungeoning.
Okay.
Best friend dog, follow us to the dungeon.
You hear the pitter-patter of scampering feet as the dog comes quickly, descends down into the dungeon. The three of you move through the castle, move through the main floor. You hear some sounds coming from the great hall, which you have not been in. Laughter, the clatter of plateware. But you continue down into the dungeon. Out the window, you see the groundskeeper moving through the gardens with a lamp, looking into the castle, but keeping a distance. And then you're down in the dark. We'll presume you bought candles and lamps and what have you.
Yeah.
You find a boiler room. The temperature's cool down here. The boiler's not on, but there is a ringing sound from inside the boiler itself.
Okay, phones haven't been invented.
No, this is
Okay.
the ringing sound of metal on metal.
Like a repetitive, like tapping?
Not quite tapping, it is irregular. And it sounds like someone, like a thunk, like somebody tossing some metal thing in the air and it's hitting on the inside of the boiler. You're not sure. It's very strange.
Well, fellas, if it's all right with you, I'm going to open up this boiler and see what's happening on the inside.
Aye, there's no way to discover without a little bit of danger.
I got a crowbar I could use to prise the door open.
I've opened a goose with a crowbar.
My God.
So, Tron is going to take his crowbar and pry open the boiler.
All right. Roll physique.
Physique and force?
Yeah, I think so. It is not designed to be opened.
Tron, surprisingly strong.
Oh, he's got that prospector strength.
Exactly. He's got a 5 in physique and a 2 in force, so that's going to be 7 die.
All right.
Got 2 6s.
One of the plates on the boilers comes away smoothly. The bolts are rusted. And inside, you see a hunched figure, ghostly green, sitting in the middle of the boiler.
Is this Force Ghost Yoda?
Yeah. No, I didn't say he was little. I said he's hunched.
Oh.
He's a person wearing a very high collar shirt, and he's got a coin, and he's flipping it up and down. It's clattering around the boiler. He picks it up, throws it back again, throws it up again.
Aye, there's a body that knows how to tempt fate.
He also has an axe in his head. The handle is jutting out behind him.
Yeah, like I said, it's risky.
His head twists your way. So as you all have encountered a ghost, I'm not going to make you roll full fear, even though technically you haven't encountered this one. So just be fear 1.
Okay.
Are you tackling the situation with logic or empathy?
Logic.
Same.
Empathy.
Okay, so you would roll that, and it's fear 1, so you just need 1 success to not be terrified.
Okay.
So my empathy's 4.
My logic is 4.
My logic is 5, but I'm still rolling -1.
Okay.
There's a 6. 2 6s, actually.
I did not get a 6.
I didn't get a 6, but I got a 9. Oh, wait. Sorry.
So Tron is terrified. Apparently, quite the phobia about ghosts.
Gee willikers, it's another one. Had to run to the hills.
Well, I don't know what he thought was going to be in the boiler.
We're in for a long adventure.
Yeah.
Grab your pickaxe, follow me to the hole.
Do you want to flee, freeze, faint, or attack?
I'm going to attack.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Right.
Well,
There hasn't been a lot of action in this game. I will take it up a notch.
you lose the ability to make strategic choices and will not stop attacking until the enemy is vanquished, the one that you cannot physically harm. So roll a 6-sided dice to see how many rounds you're going to incoherently attack the ghost.
3.
Okay. Todd, lead us off. What does Tron do? You got a crowbar.
Yeah, and a walking stick.
How do you attack the ghost? You're not going to roll for this. This is just description. Because you literally cannot hurt it.
He's going to take his walking stick and his crowbar and fashion a crucifix out of them and shove it towards the ghost.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. It still doesn't do anything, but it looks cool.
Maybe you've heard of a little thing called Jesus.
I think that's how my youth pastor brought it up.
So the ghost says,
You are not hoodlum, but you will die nonetheless.
well, there's a 6. Tron raises his makeshift crucifix And then the ghost flings itself towards him, knocking Tron down as the ghost flies out of the boiler. It's flying around the room. Tron is quivering on the floor, his limbs spasming. You are going to take a physical condition.
Oh, fella, help me. I got the heebies.
You are battered. Corey, Austin?
That's not the first time we've heard a ghost utter the name of Hoodlum. Could there be something in common with the enemy that these ghosts have faced?
Yeah, answer him, ghost.
It's not going to respond to anybody that doesn't roll dice.
Yeah, I'm going to use empathy here and potentially inspiration. I'm not sure. I'm trying to literally reach out because of what the ghost said.
If you want to use that on this roll, sure.
Or can I use logic along with that empathy?
No, I don't
Skill.
think they switch in the way that some games do.
Okay,
I think
alright,
they're
so they
pretty
all-
hard-lined.
They always have to go together. Got it. Okay. Well, that's a total of 5, so I'm going to be rolling 4.
All right.
I rolled all 4s.
You're not hoodlum either.
And it sweeps down, passes straight through Carl's body. You feel your innards physically grow cold. You are taking battered as well. Corey,
Hi.
what would you like to do?
Rolf Fred is going to use his medium talent once again to speak to the ghost.
Okay.
So that'd be empathy, and with the medium talent, I use observation. So that's 2 die and 3 in empathy, so a total of 5.
All right.
No 6s.
You want to push yourself?
Yeah, I'm conditionless. I'll go ahead and push myself. That is no 6s.
So what condition do you take?
I'm angry again.
Whatever you try to do, the ghost apparently does not respond in any way. It's flying around the room, yelling and raving.
All right, this guy's not going to listen. Let's go.
Todd is still in berserker mode. Todd, what would you like to do?
I'm caught up in the midst of a delirious hullabaloo. I'm going to kill this motherfucker.
Okay, well, when you're done, come meet up with us. Come on, Doc.
Aye, I'm coming with you.
So, Todd, just describe your action. That will again do nothing.
I'm going to throw the hymn book at him.
The hymn book flies through the air, goes through the ghost, which is, of course, intangible, and hits the wall and falls down with a thud.
Obviously, this ghost is no evangelical.
I'm a Lutheran.
And it attacks you again. That is a number of 6s. You guys see that Tron's body is picked up by some spectral force and slammed into the boiler again and again and again and again until you hear something snap and then the ghost drops him. You're going to take wounded.
I feel like I'm back at the orphanage.
Where they used to throw your young body against a boiler.
It's an orphanage.
Oh, yes.
That's what they did back in the day.
One time at church camp, I crucified a dove.
So what are Rolf and Carl doing?
So with the chaos of Tron fighting this demon in the background,
Yeah.
we try to have a pleasant conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, Rolf already started with the dove story.
Yeah. I listen here, Knudsen. Both those ghosts have mentioned this figure known as Hoodlum. We must find that scoundrel, Hoodlum, the linchpin in this carnival of complaining spirits.
I agree we should find this hoodlum.
Aye, it's not about the ghosts. Apparently this one rascal's the keystone, like a single bad pickle ruining the whole salad.
It's the spit that I can hear. It's the most RFK-like part of it.
Track the villain, settle the dead. Simple as herding fog with a butterfly net.
You don't want to know what I've done to butterflies.
You are correct.
My tummy's full of them.
Are you two leaving or are you fighting the ghost? What the fuck are you doing?
Or just chatting.
Oh, all right, cool.
We were just hoping by the time we made a decision, maybe Tron would be done.
We'll just have a little aside. So you're not doing anything this round. Is that what I'm getting?
Well, the ghost is obviously mad.
He's very angry, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we should leave and let him chill for a bit. And then
Yeah.
we'll come back later.
I mean, you broke into his home and attacked him.
Yeah, that was wrong of us.
Should we try to pull Tron away from this battle?
Sure.
Or do we let him get one more out? I mean, he's just got one round to combat left.
Yeah.
Let him cook. What's the worst that can happen?
No, I guess we should try to pull him away.
Okay, well, that'll take force because he's lost in a prospector's berserker fury.
Well, I've got a little bit. I'm a doctor of nautical origin.
Come back here and fight, you galumper saphead!
Okay, roll your force and physique, Austin.
I'm high on hate.
All right, my physique is 2, my force is 1.
So, Todd, you're going to have to oppose this
Okay.
if you want to use your well, I'm going to make you do it. So,
Okay.
it'll be your physique and force.
Oh boy.
Well, normally it would be a 7, but since I'm battered and wounded, that will take me down to a 5.
Is there any way for Knudsen and Dr. Carl to work together to try and pull him away?
You don't want any help from Knudsen on this. He has a 2 in physique and no skills in physique at all.
Well, helping is a mechanic. We have not used it, but it is a thing.
Okay.
So, essentially, if it's applicable, you can give them a +1, and for every person helping, you get a +1. So, also to essentially get an extra die.
Okay. Do I have to roll or anything to do that?
Nope, you just do it.
Get him!
Obviously, it is your action for the round, but you don't have to roll anything.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so I get a +1?
Yep.
All right, so I'm rolling 3D.
5.
Nothing but 2s.
No 6s.
Tron is pretty hard to catch.
Like a greased pig.
He is unnaturally slick, his skin, and his clothes have also an oil to them.
Oh.
Of course.
And there's the general smell.
Yeah, it makes you not hold on as firmly as you would otherwise.
Speaking of pigs, one time I had a piglet and I used bellows to air him up until he popped.
The ghost stops above all of you looking down. What the fuck?
Oh, hey, Peter.
This ghost literally looks like a balloon hovering above us.
It is. It's like the Pink Floyd pig. Okay, so Todd has one more round of being stupid.
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of which, Todd,
Yes.
it's back to you. Top of the new round. What would you like to do? You're escaping these fools who are trying to stop you from delivering hobo justice.
It is a fool's fucking errand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried force. Now, I'm going to try to take this piss pot down with the force of words. I'm going to scream at it.
Okay.
All right.
Look here, you old piss pot, flying around like you ain't got a care in the world, acting like you're the only one that's ever taken an axe to the head. We used to bury axes in each other's heads all the time. It was an old-timey prospector game. We called it knick-knack paddywhack.
It's the prospector duck duck goose.
Speaking of geese, nah, I'll save that one for later.
Okay. Are you trying to get the ghost to do anything?
I'm just mad at it.
All right. Tell you what, you can roll your inspiration and empathy.
I don't have any mental conditions.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so
Disagree.
Doubtful.
that's going to be 6 die. Hey, there's a 6.
Okay, now I'm going to roll its manipulation to see if it can see through this clever prospector ruse. Oh, what do we got? That is a 6, yeah. So it equals you. Oh, I didn't know you were a prospector. Hoodlum was a prospector, I think. Now I'm double mad. And he's going to attack you again. There we go. This time, wisely, Tron runs from the ghost, chases him around the room. They scamper under the boiler, clamber over boxes, and you become exhausted, Todd. But you're only 3 rounds, right? That's what...
Yeah, I'm no longer caught up in the whirlwind. Sorry, fellas.
Let's regroup and come up with a better strategy. So far, we're doing poorly.
I need to give this man some fixing up.
So the ghost has no interest in following you once you flee the dungeon
Okay.
and escape back up to the upper levels.
Well, y'all got any ideas? I'm plumb out.
Well, I think we need to do a little investigation here. This is a game where you solve mysteries and such.
It's supposed to be.
Okay, we figured this out almost a full 2 episodes in.
Yeah.
So, is there a library in this castle?
It's a castle.
Surely, right?
zoning requirements insist that there must be a library.
Okay, let's go do some reading.
Okay.
Aye, we want to find something with records of who lived here or who made use of this castle. Maybe we can find something on Hoodlum.
So you move around through the castle, bypassing the Great Hall. You hear the sounds of glass shattering there. Someone crying out, "More!"
It's the dog.
But you make it to the library. And as you go in, you hear best friend dog barking from the lower levels. No bones found there.
Bad news, fellas. No bones in the basement either. Best friend dog, come check the library.
Best friend dog runs up. But you're in the library, this vast hall filled with book stacks. It's 2 levels. There's a balcony running around the upper level. Smells musty, mildewy, but there are many tomes, reading tables covered with the drop cloths. This room has not been brought back up to full habitation level.
Ghost books!
Fellas, if it's all right with yous, I'm just gonna take the picture books.
See if you can find a picture of a hoodlum.
That will do.
It is quiet and dark here. What are you searching for?
I'm searching for any trace of Hoodlum amongst any of the actual localized volumes that are around. Most castles in the library or the keep are not only going to keep, traditional books of culture and education, but they're also going to keep a lot of their records there. And that's what Dr. Carl is going to look for.
Yeah, I think we look through like any books of family histories and things like that.
Okay, excellent.
Also, any newspapers that they might have kept, newsprint, things like that.
They don't have newspapers in Sweden.
No, not since the great newspaper fire of
They have
1407.
Yeah, they have what do they call them, a harker?
They definitely had newspapers.
A town crier.
Yeah, there you go.
I was one of the harkers before my period as a doctor.
I like in Corey's mind, you say 19th century, he just goes straight back to the 1400s. Like, just skipping centuries. Middle Ages, you say?
Yeah.
All right. You're all searching mainly periodicals or land surveys and genealogies. Who is leading the investigation?
I have an investigation of 2 and a logic of 5.
Yeah, so Austin should definitely lead.
Yes.
So you can get a help from Tron and Rolf. So you get a +2.
All right, so I've got a total of 8 since I do have 1 mental condition remaining.
Gotcha.
There's 2 6s.
The 3 of you spread out in the library, searching the various stacks and cabinetry full of scrolls, loose manuscripts. Tron realizes he can't read halfway through the 3rd paper. But there are some damn fine illustrations. But in one of the heavy leather-bound tomes that is clearly a record of actually castle purchases and staff, one of the, quote, the books, as you were, if the castle had an accountant, you find hiring records. And on one of them, many years ago, it is Hoodlum, local man, groundskeeper.
Dual-wielded axe.
Yeah, it does say in parentheses, favors the axe. Bit weird. No, it does not say that.
Aye, we found it. But maybe we should be looking outside the castle.
Yes, I saw that groundskeeper. Let's go talk to him. We'll kick his ass if we have to.
Well, you will. I'm exhausted, battered, and wounded.
So the 3 of you file out of the castle, go out the front door, and the castle is surrounded by a low stone fence with wrought iron on top of it, but it has a very expansive grounds here in the middle of Uppsala. And in one part of the property, there's a small cottage where the groundskeeper lives. It was obvious when you came in, those who let you in the gates. You can see a warm light on inside of that. It is, of course, the middle of the night by now.
If he doesn't do what we want, we will throw him from atop this castle onto the wrought iron fence, as has happened in many wonderful stories.
Yeah, I've got to say, it's my favorite trope.
Why, even I once threw a manta ray from atop yonder tower to see if it could air fly.
There's a flashback, and it literally happened this morning.
It did not survive the fall.
It's fucking right over there.
It's right over there, just body like slides down the spears.
Sorry, Martin.
So I think we should play this cunningly. maybe one of us should go around back and be ready to burst in from the rear.
Should we wear disguises?
I mean, I'm always down for that.
We could pretend to be health inspectors.
I mean, that works for me. My long white doctor's coat, a shroud of purity in a world of decay, billowing behind me like the gentle whisper of a falling leaf.
I'm going to turn my prospecting hat around.
Ah, yes.
So you guys are
It's his dress clothes.
This is the clean side.
So is this stealth or something more ridiculous?
Well, I see it as being us actually approaching formally
Sure.
from the front, but one of us kind of trying to flank him from behind.
Yeah, Rolf is pretty damn good in stealth and precision. He can kind of sneak around and look in the windows to see what Hoodlum is doing.
Okay.
Quick question, Kyle.
Yes, Todd.
Would Hoodlum be considered wealthy?
No.
Well, I can't use my hobo tricks.
Yeah.
Rich as a groundskeeper, as they say.
Yeah. That old Scandinavian canard.
Well, he's spiritually rich.
He has a number of bones if you're interested.
Okay, my precision is a 5 and my stealth is a 3.
Okay, so you're sneaking up to the cottage.
Yep.
And Tron and Carl are hanging back.
I think it'd be best if I held back, fellas. I'm, once again, wounded, battered, and exhausted. I got negative precision's what I'm trying to say.
What about Carl?
So, Corey, if you're going to make your first action basically reconnaissance, I was thinking of this in terms of support. But if you're going to sneak a peek at him, then I can just help you do that.
Okay.
And then we might decide how we want to make contact with him, whether we want to start off from a place of assault or if we want to try to reason with him first.
Okay, then that's 9 die. No 6s.
God damn it.
Phenomenal.
Fuck it, I'll push myself again. There's a couple 6s.
And what condition are you going to take?
Well, that's precision, so that would be a physical condition.
I think exhausted would make a lot of sense. It's late at night.
Sneaking makes me tired.
Yeah. Rolf sneaks around through the darkness. Tron and Carl peeling off. He's breathing heavy by the time he gets to the cottage. It was farther away than he thought. He looks inside, and he does not see the groundskeeper. He does see a woman. It is Lena Elficlint, tied up in a chair, her mouth gagged.
Oh, that was our contact, right?
Yeah. She's in front of the fire. She's looking at you going, There's skulls everywhere, bones, big bags of bones, and a sign that says, serial killer lives here. Stay out.
Oh.
And then you hear a twig snap, and behind Tron, there's the groundskeeper, Hoodlum, with a shotgun, and says, I knew it would be the three of you that caught on to my plans. This being the culminating point of the adventure, I have a shotgun. And we'll end there for this evening.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you guys did stuff this session.
We did. We're so good.
This is fun.
It's almost like we've done this 200 times, and still, it's shoving cats into a sack. You get clawed.
Not if you wring their necks first.
Oh my God.
What do you guys think of VAESEN?
I like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I really like it. The ability to integrate parts of our character into the actions that we take is very, very good. It's very open-ended enough that it's easy to improvise, even if you don't have traditional means of approaching situations. Like, I think this is maybe one of the first times that we just not only don't have weapons, but it's not really factoring in.
Yeah, I do like that you can't really fight the monsters.
Yeah, like that. And I will say, you mentioned earlier the VAESEN themselves have completely different stats. I can't think of any better way to communicate, like this Lovecraftian incomprehensibility about the enemies that you're facing.
Now, the groundskeeper you can fight. He's just a guy.
Totally.
Yeah, super simple system, but the setting is very cool. I dig it.
You know what I dig?
What's that, Todd?
Norse Foundry Dice.
What?
Yep, NorseFoundry.com, your home for all manner of dice made from all manner of materials. Check them out online, make your purchase, and when you're at the checkout, make sure you enter promo code CHAM. That's CHAM, CHAM, and you'll receive the 10% Bastard Quest discount at NorseFoundry.com.
You're welcome.
And we'd like to welcome a new sponsor to the podcast this week.
Okay.
Man.
This one's pretty good. I think this one's going to be around for a while.
Okay.
It's Gummies and Games.
No, it's not. In this economy,
Do you like the THC? And do you like the games?
maybe.
Yeah. Go play some games and chew on some gummies.
Okay. I assume this is in Southern Illinois.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, right there in Southern Illinois. You just got to cross the river to get there.
Yeah, Kentucky not yet legalized with the marriage of hooch.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about tax revenue.
We're against it. I do also want to say I'm still running games for the Glitter Boys podcast. We're still playing Riffs. If you like Riffs, you should check it out. If you like anything Palladium, that is the podcast du jour.
Yeah, I saw a new episode just dropped in the last couple days, which by the time this comes out, it's been a couple weeks, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying that.
And as always, thanks to all of you who listen, who leave reviews, who engage with us on social media, who subscribe. Thank you, patrons. And who talk to us on Discord and entertain our shit.
We appreciate it.
We love you. We love hearing from you. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, I'm Colin.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.